welcome to Turtle Tracks Podcast. This is your host, Brian Van Hooker, and I am here with the Vice President of Boys Marketing at Playmates Toys. Welcome back to the podcast, Pat Linden. Thank you so much for talking to me again. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. Very much appreciated.
So, I wanted to talk to you a bit about what's going on for Playmates and Ninja Turtles in 2026. We know this is going to be the last year, at least for the foreseeable future, with Playmates and Turtles. But you guys are really going out with some really cool choices. So, let's start with. I mean, what's the thing you're most excited about, Pat, as far as Turtles in 2026 goes?
No, I think what I'm most excited about are the two different collabs that we're doing. Wave 2 of Turtles and Godzilla, and the new collab, which will feature the Turtles mashed up with G.I. Joe. I think those two collabs, what a way to go out, bringing those two to the marketplace, especially Turtles and G.I. Joe, because I think the offering that we're going to offer will be very pleasing to both Turtle and G.I. Joe fans. And the same goes with Turtles and Godzilla. The Wave 1 figures that we shipped did very, very well. And everybody kept on asking, when are you going to do Donatello? When are you going to do Donatello? And finally, we're going to get to Donatello as Jet Jaguar, and Shredder as Mechagodzilla, and Splinter as well.
Wait, who's Splinter mixed with? I don't know Godzilla super well. Forgive me. I forget what monster he's mixed with. Sorry, I didn't realize.
That's slipping my mind too.
Monsters. I've seen the toy, and it's a cool looking toy. I just can't remember the name of the monster.
King Caesar.
Okay, cool.
King Caesar.
Now, what has that line been like? Because you guys have done crossovers in the past, but that feels like something like, I don't know, like you guys haven't done since like Turtles and Dinosaurs or something. Like it feels like a throwback.
It is kind of a throwback. When we did the first wave of figures, there's a question, okay, what's the reaction going to be from the fan base? And doing Leo as Godzilla, and Raph and Mikey as well as King Ghidorah, and and Rodan, and it's done very, very well. And then the question was, oh, you did 3 of the 4 turtles, where's Donatello at? And we always had him in the back pocket, but now's the right time to do him as well, based on the reaction from the Wave 1 series.
Back in the day, and this isn't your fault, back in the day, the thing that would drive me the most crazy was when any line wouldn't have all 4 turtles.
Yeah.
Like the birthday party line, there's like an adventure line. Any of those, I was like, where's the other one? It would drive me crazy.
Yeah. No, definitely happy that we are doing all 4 turtles, and then Splinter as well, and even Shredder.
Yeah, which is awesome. And the Shredder looks especially cool.
Shredder is Mechagodzilla. What a mashup, right?
Yeah.
Two of the the biggest. I don't necessarily want to call Mechagodzilla a baddie, but he is a baddie, right? So sure. And you have then you have Shredder as well, which is a great combination.
Now, what I think people are probably most excited about is Turtles and G.I. Joe. Maybe because it was just such a surprise. How did that come about?
Oh gosh, it was definitely a collaboration between Playmates, obviously, Hasbro, and Paramount. And I guess we probably had a little bit of an inroad with Hasbro, given we are licensing their Power Rangers line with them. And they did, we did a Power Rangers and Godzilla collab, which everybody liked the look and feel of that. And then the opportunity came out that Hasbro threw at us, hey, how about a Turtle and G.I. Joe collaboration? And like, wow, that would be really, really cool. And then, obviously we had to get Paramount on board, and it wasn't a problem getting Paramount on board. I mean, they have a lot of people within the organization, or had a lot of people within the organization at the time that were huge G.I. Joe fans. And actually some of their designers worked on G.I. Joe as well. So, when that came up with them, they're like, yeah, we have to do this. And as it's gone really, really well, and can't wait for the product to launch, which will have a Comic-Con exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con. And then product will start hitting the shelves probably toward the end of July as well.
Oh, there's going to be a Comic-Con exclusive for that.
Yes.
Can you share what it is?
Sure. It'll be Leo and Snake Eyes.
Okay.
And the extra figure will be Timber, the wolf.
Oh, nice. Okay, so is in what? How does that differ from what we'll see on the shelves?
Pardon me?
How will that differ from what we see on store shelves? No timber?
No timber.
Got it. Oh,
No
okay,
timber.
cool. That's great to know.
Yeah, it'll be a nice collectible window box with a sleeve, and the finish on it was really, really good, and timber looks awesome as well.
The I know I'm not a huge GI Joe guy, but man, like even I'm so excited about this because the choices of characters that have like you've merged together are just perfect. Like Leo and Leonardo, all the choices are just really, really smart.
Yeah, now look at and again, obviously Playmates was the turtle expert, so to speak, and Hasbro being GI Joe, but it just seems like the personalities of the characters, whether it's Turtles or G.I. Joe, matched up perfectly between the
Yeah.
two. So Leo and Snake Eyes, yeah, what a great combination. Raph and Roadblock, similar characteristics. You have Shredder and Cobra Commander, the two big baddies.
Super.
Definitely makes for a great, great mashup. Krang and Destro, again, very, very cool mashup. And then Slash and Storm Shadow, which, is probably my favorite. I mean,
That
Slash
figure
is
looks
very well
so good.
known, but,
That
as
that
the Storm Shadow, but just the look of that character and the look of the figure
oh
just turned
yeah.
out really nice.
It might be the best looking character in the whole line. Like he's just so like it feels like the only one, and in the best way, you didn't need it, but it's just so good that it kind of like I don't know, but it's such a great design. It really is.
Yeah, no, look at very excited about that. And then the accessories that come with them, then, you have Donnie and Dial Tone, Mikey and Shipwreck, Bebop and Dreadnoughter, and then Rocksteady and Buzzer. I mean, those two characters, Bebop and Rocksteady, and the Dreadnought and Dreadlock. I mean, perfect combinations, we think.
Oh yeah. They look great too. Like those guys, like I love how much you can like I mean, we always kind of think that the old line, there was tons of times the turtles kind of played dress up with all these different toys. But really, Bebop and Rocksteady did a lot too. Like, there's tons of different crazy versions of those characters, and it's great to see another one of those now.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, look at you got to have Bebop and Rocksteady, just like you got to have Shredder as well. So, yeah, I think all the characters that we chose for the mashup, look great.
And April, I love that. April is coming with the Jeep, right?
Correct. April, she's mashing up with Scarlet, and she's coming with the Striker, the
Right.
four-wheel vehicle.
I love that she's getting some love here too, because I feel like, I know sometimes April doesn't sell as much as some of the other characters and all that. So I love that she's getting a vehicle. I love that she gets a cool mashup. It's a great toy. She looks great.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. And, you got to have April included, just like you got to have Scarlet included in G.I. Joe. So,
Yeah,
again, it seems like another one of those perfect combinations of those two characters. And, I guess in cartoon world, they kind of look similar as well,
sure.
in their overall appearance. And then mashing them up together just makes all the sense in the world.
I remember you and I spoke briefly at Toy Fair, and I remember you saying to me like, the maybe the line like leans a little heavier on Turtles for the design than it does GI Joe, but really in the accessories, sorry, the vehicles especially is where the GI Joe half of it takes over.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
think if you look at the figures, you can probably see a little more turtle in them
sure,
than
yeah.
GI
That's true.
Joe, but colorization, we basically use the GI Joe colors
Oh
for the
yeah,
figures. And when it comes to the vehicles, yeah, that is a true mashup. Yeah, you have the core of the vehicle is based on GI Joe, but then you add the different turtle elements, whether it's turtle shell texture, the different weapons instead of missiles, you're firing off plungers and boxing gloves, you're dropping ooze bombs
yeah,
as well. And then when it comes to the figures, we're not including any guns. We're calling them
yeah. I know that's
blasters
skating around
and
that. Yeah,
including different ninja weapons as well. So not only are the characters a mashup, but the weapons are too. And again, a lot of fun to work on. And Yeah, the accessories, I think everybody will see that, yeah, it has a look of both Turtles and G.I. Joe incorporated into them.
I feel like you can't get around the whole no guns thing nowadays with toys. It
Yeah,
really
well, they're not guns anymore, they're blasters, so
right. I'm
that
sorry.
helps
Yes,
as
yes, yes.
well.
I've learned that too. Yes. I remember some other toy company. I was like the Turtle license thing. They had a revolver with one of their toys, and I was like, "How is that? How'd you get away with that?" And he's like, "It's a blaster," and I'm like, "Okay."
No, we have that. We have that in Turtles as well with the Mikey. Um Mikey and Shipwreck. He has, you know, the hand blaster as we call it, but it
Sure.
fires off the flag that is commonly seen in the turtle world that just says bang on it. So
Oh, that's cool. Cool,
it's
cool.
fun.
Now, when should those hit shelves?
So obviously the Comic-Con exclusive will be at San Diego Comic-Con
Sure.
this year. And then shortly thereafter, probably end of July, you'll start seeing those at Target as well as Walmart and Amazon.com. And the pre-order for that is going to start Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
So
wow,
the end
nice.
of May.
Are they all coming at once, or is there more than one wave in there?
No, we're going to ship them all at once.
Sure.
All at once.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's part of the kind of like get it out before the end of the year kind of thing, right?
Yeah, get it out the end of the year and, making sure that, everybody has an opportunity. And then Walmart will have Versus 2 packs as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and that'll differentiate what they have compared to, what Target has or Amazon as
Is
well.
there any differences in like accessory count or paint jobs or anything like that?
No, they'll be the same figures.
Okay, cool.
The same figures just sold as a 2 pack versus as a single.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
And now this year, you guys are also re-releasing the military figures from back in the day, right?
Yes, we're doing that as a 4 pack for Target and including the parachute. So if you recall, yeah, we did the military turtles, gosh, back in probably 1990, around that time frame.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And
Yeah.
then we'll bring those back as a 4 pack, but I don't know if you remember the parachute. Um,
Let me tell you something. That and this is like I when I saw this announced, like I get excited about any re-release because a lot of times my kid will want to buy the figure now too. But usually I'm okay because I have them from when I was a kid and they're in pretty good shape.
yeah,
And then I saw the parachute was coming, and I was like, damn it, now I gotta buy the pack because my like I'm sure like every other kid, that damn parachute was tangled up and ruined for like that was the least like lots of stuff survived from back in the day, but man, those parachutes did not.
yeah, the parachutes from back in the day, there'll be quite a bit of a difference between the parachute yesterday compared to the new parachute. Obviously, we want to reflect the same look and everything, but we want to modernize it a little bit so it works a little bit better.
How
than
does it
back
come
in
with
the
like
day.
the bucket like the old thing does, or how does it attach to the character?
The same way as it did previously. So it'll come with a harness that the figure
Okay,
will slip into.
sure.
And then, we've added a couple more clips on the parachute to the harness to make it a little easier for the kids to assemble and made the parachute a little bit bigger as well so that you get more of a floating action versus it just falling like a rock.
That's pretty much what they did back in the day.
Yeah,
Because it
pretty
would just be
much.
a tangled mess of string. Like, maybe like a
Exactly.
couple times. And
Yeah.
then it was just string and throwing it off a second story window.
Yeah. But yeah,
The
actually, we're developing that. Actually, there's a local park that I went to test the parachute. I had 3 different parachutes with me and the turtle action figures and throwing them up in the air and seeing which one worked the best. And I'm sure, a few people that were walking by with their pets were like, "What the hell is he doing?" But yeah, that's always fun. It's always fun to do that.
the look now that's only in a 4 pack is those guys, right? With the
That is
parachute.
correct. Yeah, and that'll be a Target exclusive as well.
Now, the look of the no, it's funny. I didn't realize it was a different parachute because the look of the parachute very much comes from the old one.
Yes, yeah. The big difference is, like I said, there's a couple more clips that you clip on
Sure.
between the parachute and the harness, and then the overall size of the parachute is a little bit larger as well. But the graphics and everything are very, almost identical to what we did back in the day.
Now, forgive me, I don't remember. There's a handful of military vehicles back in the day. I had the one that was like the Jeep thing
Okay.
with the little turret gun on top, and the
Yep.
one that was the turtle that transformed into a thing. But I always like that was a hell of a thing to transform. There's another one that was the turtle tank. I think that's the name of it, and that's being
Yes.
re-released too, right?
That is correct.
Okay,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're doing the turtle tank. And again, we retooled it based on the exact specs of the original turtle tank. It'll have the same features, the same colors, the same labels. And if you look at the package too, I mean, the artwork on the package will be very, very similar to how we did it back in the 80s and 90s.
oh, very cool. I love that stuff. I mean, no, just out of curiosity, why is retooling necessary for a re-release?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. A, between, back in, I guess, 85 to 90, and now the tools either got lost or are no longer in workable condition,
Okay,
or, because we did so many back in the day,
sure,
they're broken. So,
sure.
and, a lot of things have changed over in China as well. Some of those factories that we used back in the day are no longer in business. And, those original tools, some of them may be, sitting at the bottom of the South China Sea for all we know. So, but, we definitely had a warehouse full of some, but not all. And
Sure.
in some cases, we just had to retool parts. In other cases, like the turtle tank, we had to recreate the whole tool.
The I was glad to see that one specifically re-released because that was one of those ones that I just happened to miss. Like I don't know what it was. Like I got almost everything. That was
Yeah.
one of those ones I just somehow missed it. So
Yeah, no, it'll be a lot of fun. And actually, just finished the instruction sheet and for it, gosh, probably a couple weeks ago. So that should be getting out there. Should be on the shelves no later than early August.
oh cool. What about the Turtle Military 4-pack? When's that coming?
That should be the same time frame, early
Cool.
August. Early August on shelf.
All Target, you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
The turtle tank and the parachutes are Target exclusives.
When does the second wave of Godzilla hitting?
That will be, gosh, probably early September.
Okay, cool. Yeah, here's a
So
question. I don't know, and I'm uh did the sewer re-release already get it out there? I don't know.
the sewer playset?
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, that
it's
was an
already out there. Okay, I
Amazon
wasn't
exclusive.
sure.
Yeah.
I think more people like I remember hearing so much about the Technodrome, maybe because people were just whining about it. But I remember hearing so much about the Technodrome when that came back out. But I haven't heard as much about the sewer, so I wasn't sure if that was out or not. Forgive me.
Yeah, that is out, and it's done quite well. It's done very well
Oh,
for
very cool. I mean,
Amazon.
it's still
So
one of the greatest toy play sets.
yeah,
Really.
and that's another one that we actually retooled, and the retooled version probably snaps a little bit better and stays together better than the original as well. So where we could, without changing the overall appearance, we made it better, and it definitely was the right thing to do.
You guys have made some great sewers over the years. I mean, that one is my favorite. But like the one for the 2003 series, the fold out one was very cool.
Yeah,
Um, I was also very fond of, still am, of the one you guys did for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
yeah,
because it was like a shelf, like a really great detailed like display shelf.
yeah. That was probably one of the biggest ones that we did.
It's huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge and a ton of play features incorporated into it, and a lot of accessories, and just a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Rise of didn't quite perform
Yeah.
as well as the 2012 series did, but the playset was
Yeah, I
still
know the toys didn't sell as much, but man, I got the basic figures of my but man, that sewer is just like I'm looking at, that's why I'm looking off screen. Yeah, I have like I'm displaying most of the classic figures on, but it's just such a great looking playset. In a
yeah.
way that they don't really make, I feel like, much of anymore, because I'm guessing they don't sell as well, right?
No, and if you think back around 2003, actually, yeah, 2003, yeah, when we relaunched Ninja Turtles as part of Nickelodeon, I'd like to think that we put playsets back in the male action aisle because a lot of the
Yeah.
companies, a lot of the toy manufacturers had given up on playsets, and obviously Lego has a huge market with their building sets. But we're like, if we're going to do turtles, you got to do the sewer layer,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's when we decided, yeah, let's do a big playset and you'll really make it noteworthy. And again, the fan reaction was outstanding.
Now you also have some classic reissues coming back to shelves this year. I don't
Yes.
know which or when they're hitting because I saw Chrome Dome recently, which I thought. So yeah, who's coming out and when? I'm curious.
So we have Anthrax, Worm, Usagi Yojimbo, and Scale Tail
Okay.
that are being sold as what we call a soft bundle. So all four figures in their individual blister cards in a inner package. And that has been out. That's available
That's
through,
already out. Okay.
yeah, Amazon.com and probably Walmart.com.
I
And
haven't
that's
seen that on Walmart shelves. Should I expect to see it or no?
no, that will be just a .com only.
Okay, good to know because I've been like, because my kid's been like, oh, I want Scale Tail because it's a great looking toy, like
Yeah,
one of the best mutants of the old line.
yeah,
Especially considering like it was a character that was never in the show, and I was like, oh, I wonder when we'll see it, and I haven't seen it yet. That makes sense. Okay, cool.
yeah, yeah. So you should be able to get that on Amazon.com and I believe Walmart.com as well.
Okay,
And I'm not sure about Target.com. But yeah, I think that set has done well. And that'll be about it in terms of the classic figures that we do in Ninja Turtles.
is 2012 getting another push out this year?
2012 is also getting another push out this year.
Okay.
However, we're changing the look of the package to correlate with the launch of Paramount's World of TMN and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking packaging, which
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Really green. Yeah, yeah. That
yes,
logo. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that's an initiative that they're doing to, really be able to combine all the different eras of Ninja Turtles in a common looking package.
Hmm. And that's the four turtles, Shredder and Metalhead.
Four Turtles, Shredder, Metalhead, and I believe Splinter as well.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yes.
Now, are there any? I've been seeing some of them out there for the second season of Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but there's a few that I saw at Toy Fair that I'm like, all right, when am I seeing these? And that's the Scale Tail, Token Razar, and is it Anthrax?
Yes.
Are they still coming?
Yeah, those are still coming. And those should be hitting, probably in the next month.
Oh, nice, very cool.
Next month. And those will be in the World of TMNT packaging as well.
And single packs, Target, Walmart, basic stuff, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah. Those will be part of the basic figure assortment, as we call it.
Oh, is Old Hob part of that or no?
Is who?
Old Hob? No, Scratch.
No, no. Scratch is not part of that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was gonna. Okay, cool. The Toka and Razar for that line look especially cool.
Yeah, they are. They're very cool, and they again. I think Paramount did a good job of taking the original look of those and kind of updating it. And the new characters definitely reminisce of that original look as well.
Yeah. Now, any other? I'm trying to think. Are there any other uh Mutant Mayhem stuff? Not Mutant Mayhem. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff coming out this year because I know there's the Spinny guys, but they're already out. There was
Correct.
the Black Armor guys. I forget what they're called, but they're already out. Is there anybody else I'm missing?
No, that is. I think we have them all. Let's see. Oh, you know what? The Battle Arena figures,
That's it.
which
Sorry, I knew there was. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The Shell Spin Turtles came out, and then the Battle Arena came out at the first of the year, and it was sold as individual figures. And then you have uh, Island Razor Toka as well, and the 2012 Turtles in that World of TMNT package. And then you'll see um, the Anthrax and Scale Tail as well.
Now I'm missing some smaller other releases, right? That's coming out too.
Yeah, so we did a mini series for Walmart of the turtles in the capsules
The
that
little
we did
Michelle's.
last fall. Yeah, in the capsule
I like
shell.
those. Those I got the little Bebop and Rocksteady for those. I love those little guys. They're great.
Yeah, and then we're doing
The
the sports
babies were such a
turtles.
nice touch. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, but then we're doing the sports turtles as well.
Oh, nice. Very
So if you
cool.
remember, Don was the basketball player, Raph was the soccer, no,
Baseball and soccer. He was
baseball
back
and
in the day.
soccer, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basketball, baseball, and soccer, as well. And those will be coming out in probably August, around that time frame.
Okay, cool. And those are those little blind box shell things.
Correct. Yeah, those will come in a blind capsule as well, and those will have a fun mechanical feature as well. So Leo is the baseball player, so he'll twist at the waist, and it'll be spring loaded. You can put the bat in his hand. It'll come with a little T-ball and a bucket of balls, and he can hit baseballs.
How big are these things?
Oh gosh, they're probably an inch and a quarter, 2 inches tall.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't realize they had, yeah. That's
Yeah.
so these are
Yeah,
the
right.
last batch didn't have action features though, right?
No, this
Okay.
batch included the action feature. And
Oh,
if you remember,
nice.
we did the sports figures as basic figures back in the day too.
Yeah, of
So we
course. Yeah, I had
miniaturized
those. Yeah.
them, but
Yeah.
still including that same feature.
Oh,
Which
that's cool. Because I say
Leo's got a lot of
that
fun.
was what baseball Raph did back in the day. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So you have Leo as the baseball, Don basketball, Mikey is the soccer, so he'll kick soccer balls, and then Raph is the football player who will throw the football.
Oh, nice. I like how you guys juggle around the different sports because they already have baseball Raph. I like that it's baseball Leo now. I personally like swapping it around. I think that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Change it up a little bit.
Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm trying to think back to Toy Fair. Was there some other stuff that was like that, like smaller things?
So we are doing a micro series for Target as well. That'll
Okay.
come in a capsule, and that'll be actually a wheel capsule, and it'll be the micro figures that we did that were articulated, come with their weapon accessories, and a micro vehicle as well that the figure can fit inside and ride in. And
Oh, nice. Very cool.
those will be hitting Target, probably in August of this year.
Okay, cool. Is there any like and you don't have to tell me if there but is there anything else coming that hasn't been announced or shown or anything like that this year, turtle wise?
Let me see here. No, I think that, oh, another one that we're going to do, the remastered line. We are doing a remastered two-pack that will include a RAF figure, remastered RAF,
Okay.
and a remastered, um, oh gosh, Rocksteady figure.
Okay.
So if you remember, we did all four turtles as remastered. We did Shredder as
And
well
Splinter,
as,
yeah, the six
yeah,
pack.
Splinter. And then you'll have the opportunity to get Rocksteady as well.
Will
As
Bebop
part
be
of
able to
the
make
pack.
it out, or is that not in time?
Pardon me?
Will
No,
Bebop?
Bebop is not going to make it.
Okay, okay.
Not going to make it out. But we'll do that as a two-pack with a nice diorama package.
Oh,
So
nice.
the package actually transforms into a display that you can place the figures onto and decorate your shelves.
Okay, so this is a precise question. What is the very last of the ones we talked about? Unless we haven't talked about it yet. What's going to be the very last Playmates Turtle toy release? What's the last one to come off the factory line?
So we are doing what we're terming Cowabunga Forever, a two-pack of the original Turtles with a revised deco scheme.
Okay.
And this will be a Target exclusive. So we're doing that as a two-pack, and then we'll do a five-pack of the movie two figures that'll come in a nice collectible window box package, and that'll have a different deco scheme applied to it as well.
Oh wait, so okay, so there's going to be a two pack of the original,
The original four turtles,
but like, so is it two and two?
yeah, it'll be four turtles. Let's see, Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. So Leo, Don, Mikey, Raph, Shredder, Foot Soldier, Bebop, and Rocksteady. So four
Oh, cool.
figures.
Okay. So
And
really the originals, and then in the I'm guessing world of TMNT packaging.
yeah, it'll be a cross between World of TMNT package and we'll add a couple other elements to it as well, just to make it that extra special.
Okay, okay. So there's a series, several 2 packs that are coming.
Correct. Yeah, there'll be 4 2 packs.
Oh, very cool. Okay, Bebop, Rocksteady. Uh,
Bebop,
uh,
Rocksteady, Foot Soldier, and Shredder,
okay,
and then the 4 Turtles.
okay. Very, very cool. And those are the original, like the very first sculpts. All those.
Yes, yes. However, we will enhance the decoration on those to, make them look extra special.
What about Shredder? Because Shredder's always the awkward one in that set.
Yeah, he'll look a little different as well.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And that, so wait, does that come before or after the movie 4 pack?
The movie 5 pack? It'll be
5 pack. I'm sorry,
about the same time.
about the same
So it'll
time.
be late fall of this year, probably hitting excuse me, hitting shelves in November.
Okay, cool. Now the movie 5 pack is the 4 turtles and Splinter?
The 4 Turtles and Shredder.
Shredder, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Super Shredder?
Super Shredder, yes.
Very cool. Oh, that's a great toy. That's one of
Yeah.
the all-star turtle toys from back in the day for sure.
Yeah, and we'll give them a makeover, different decoration applied to them, and they look really cool. Can't
Oh,
wait to
interesting.
feel
Okay,
excited
that's so
about it.
cool.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I guess so. Like the last ones to come off the line, I guess it's a gamble between those two.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious, like, which is the
Yeah,
last?
those will probably be the last two sets, last two batches of turtles
Sure,
that we do. Obviously we'll continue shipping the collab figures.
right,
If they do well, we'll make more up until we can't ship anymore.
sure.
So, but yeah, that is the plan.
Is that how that works? Is like December 31? Like,
Yeah, this language in the contract that we have to follow, but
sure, yeah, of course.
you could say by the end of the end of December is when the last shipments have to take place.
Now, tell me, how long have you been at Playmates? Remind me. We've talked
Gosh,
about
I've
this.
been at Playmates for this will be my 20, let's see, 26, about 28th year this August.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you were there, what, during the?
So I wasn't here during the original launch in 88, but I started in 98. So back in the Four Kids
Yes, the 2003
era,
series. Yep.
yeah, the 2003 era, and then, part of I guess at the time, the Nickelodeon relaunch in 2012.
Now tell me, this is probably going to be a really hard question because you've worked on so many figures in this line. What is the one Ninja Turtle figure that you're most proud of in your time at Playmates?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a good question. You know what? I never really thought about that. Yeah, I'm proud of all of them actually.
Sure.
Give you an answer like that. You know,
That's okay. That's a good
no,
answer.
what's cool about it is, you think back and, you think of the different eras and
Yep.
from the original days back in the 2003 when it was part of Four Kids and the look of the turtles and the thinking behind that era of turtles versus when Paramount relaunched in 2012. Back in 2003, that was a wish of Laird to go a little bit closer to the book, which was a little bit darker, a little bit edgier. And I think we did a good job with that in terms of the look of the characters and tying it to the TV show at that time. And then when Nickelodeon purchased the IP back in 2012, the Turtles definitely had a whole new look applied to those, and the CG animation of the TV show, which was really, really cool. And yeah, that era is probably my favorite just because the look of the turtles changed quite a bit compared to how they were when they launched back in the 80s and back in, how they looked from 2003. And
Mm,
I think, I really appreciated the look of those turtles that Nickelodeon developed for that TV show.
great show too. I love that show. I just wanted to, make a point and say, like, I was when I heard the news that Playmates was done with the license. I personally was like, it was weirdly personal to me because I was like, I grew up collecting these toys, and I'm still checking toy shelves for them 40 years later. So I mean, I felt I just wanted to say like I'm grateful to Playmates because without Playmates, truly there would not be Turtles. So it's too bad that it's coming to an end, frankly.
Yeah, look at, I mean, yeah, obviously we're disappointed, but it's business. And
Yeah.
like we discussed a little bit earlier, Playmates is the company that really put Turtles on the map when it came to you know, taking a shot at it from a license standpoint when most of the other toy companies passed on it. And our chairman, Thomas Chan, had the foresight. Yeah, let's give it a shot. And, he felt so strongly about it that he funded the first 5 TV shows
Hmm.
for Ninja Turtles, which really put it on the map.
Yeah.
And, and then working with Kevin and Peter at the time, was fun. And, I think they were just new to the business as well. And yeah, Playmates did a lot of the heavy lifting when it came to, not only the development of the toys, but half the characters too, because
Yeah.
the characters that were developed in the toy world weren't even in the TV show or part of the entertainment. And I know back in the day, and talking to a couple of my work colleagues that were here back in the day, it was a lot of fun that back then, just coming up with different ideas and different themes and different looks for those characters. And at the end of the day, I think they all turned out really, really cool.
I mean, so cool that you guys are reissuing them 40 years later. It's pretty unheard of.
Yeah, yeah, that is, uh, a lot of fun. And, think back to too when we did back in the Nickelodeon days in 2012 to basically 2018, we did different vehicles. We even did, blasters that shot foam projectiles as well. So, uh, you know, really did a lot of different ideas, a lot of different toys for Ninja Turtles.
Pat, I appreciate your time here. Thank you again for talking to me. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
No, no, not a problem. Thank you.
You take care.
All right, thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Splinter the Rat taught them each the ninja arts. Donatello, master of the staff. War! Leonardo, the katana blade.
My God!
Raphael, the
Don't
sage.
try this at home, kids!
And Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical! And master of the willing pizza. Hey, who had the pepperoni and ice cream? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell.
Splinter the Rat, leader of the Turtles, taught them each the ninja arts. Now he must face something far more deadly. The Shredder, leader of the Foot Clan and sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
How can a good rat avoid a bad cut-up?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. They learned the ninja arts from their master, the Rat, and now these 4 green guys can really kick back.
The Shredder, sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
With his henchmen, the dreaded foot soldiers, the mutants Bebop and Rocksteady.
What do I do with them? Destroy them!
All want turtle soup.
Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.